All right, we live, we live. What up, people? What's going on? So I'm streaming on multiple platforms right now. I think what Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm testing out this LinkedIn, but I think that we beta testing that right now. So for those who are in here, what's going on? I'm sure other people are gonna join really quickly. For my new followers, new supporters, I am Courtney Matthews, the CEO of Matthews Tech. I started Matthews Tech roughly late 2019, and I just have a knack for helping people and providing solutions for their growing businesses. So if you see me looking at two different cameras, I got two different streams going on, and but so something that started really small is building websites for people and providing that maintenance solution and really just giving business owners the ease of running their business while they don't have to worry about websites, but also have other things that go on in spite of that, outside of the web development, the hosting, the maintenance, and things of that sort. I'm also the founder of the From Leads to Clients website, and basically that website is just basically next level. That we have a ton of marketing tools and strategies to help folks capture leads or bring in that cold prospect and turn them into a high paying client. So um as I was going over my content ideas for the month and trying to really figure out how I can continue to get in front of people, what I decided to do is and this is obviously day one of many. I want to do live Q&As where people can see me directly. They can ask me questions about the web design business, or if they have questions in regards to they're trying to generate leads to their business, or they're trying to do code conversions and things of that sort. So they're trying to if you're in that stage where you want to get people in front of you, and you may be running ads and maybe getting leads, but you may be struggling to convert them into a high paying client and things of that sort. That's my From Leads to Clients service and stuff like that. So encompassing all that, like I said, it's a big giant web component that has nine different things attached to it, and with those nine different things, we encompass all of that into your website. And if what I like to say is, if your website is just something you putting in front of people and it's not doing anything for you, basically all you have is a web brochure. Nothing more, nothing less. You need to be able to capture those contact details and nurture those people into eventually paying clients. And whether that's a scheduled meeting with you, or you're selling a course, or you want to sell a product or provide a service. um, those are the type of things we do there. And then, like I said, I just wanted to get on here and hopefully people will come in, and if they got questions for me, like I said, in regards to what I do, how we operate, what systems we use, and what we put in place to serve our current and future clients. So like I said, this probably be maybe a 30-minute session, depending on how much traffic we get and how many people come on board. But I do think with the evolution of social media, you have to get in front of people and just you know um, talk to folks. It's you know luckily I've been blessed to have you know um, word of mouth and referral clients and stuff like that. So it's been you tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and they've been able to work with us and come join our team and be our partner. So things have been going well. But currently, I'm currently running ads and just trying to figure out that particular process. And it's been you know okay so far. With stuff like that, you got to continue to tweak and stuff like that. And it's a work in progress. But when I started this business, a few years ago, I fully understood that it takes money to make money. If you in business and you want to grow and eventually you want to scale your business, it's gonna take money to make money. But like I said, just wanted to come up here and say what's up to y'all. But just going back, like I said, to the beginning, depending on who's on here and who's watching. I'm originally from Richmond, Virginia. Um, I went to college, uh, graphics major, masters in information tech, things like that. So I've always been around a computer, but graphics is just something like a stress reliever, but also too, like I said, being a Eagle Scout as well. I'm I'm just in the business of helping people. So, I decided to do something to help people. I understand that everyone is not computer savvy, and we live in a world where the internet has its own way of uh, systematically judging people. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're able to do this on this platform or that on that platform, like you're supposed to be like a tech expert. Like, currently in my business, certain things I don't do, I pay other people. Bottom line, of course I want to learn about it, but I have no problem outsourcing. Like, that's just how life goes. So I run into people all the time. They make a ton of money. They able to do what they need to do. And it's like, why am I sit behind a computer and run these marketing strategies or run this or run that when I could just, reach out to somebody who, provide that solution. But so like I said, I started in 2019, but I always had the idea of just helping people. So and when I came up with this, I wanted to create something to where, I was able to do it on my own terms and do it how I wanted to do it. So, um, I love it. I have fun doing it. Um, but with that, I just like to say that if you are a up and coming um, entrepreneur, mompreneur, fatherpreneur, if you work full time, or if you still trying to figure things out, it's time is of the essence. I think one of the hip hop artists that I listen to, Starlito. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your time without wasting time. And if you wake up every day and you thinking, I can't do this or I can't do that, you'll never start. I follow so many people on Twitter, and you're probably gonna hear me reference this in probably every single live. Like, so many people I follow on Twitter, where they just mention, just start. It may not be perfect the first time, it may not be perfect the second time. Hell, it may not be perfect the third time. But just start. You know what I'm saying? If you want to start that podcast, if you want to start that business, if you want to start that side hustle, whatever it is that you want to do, feel free to do that so you can make that happen. Like I said, I had my business plan in 2015 and I didn't really launch until 2019 when I had the allotted time to do so. Back when I had the idea, I was putting things on paper, I was sharing ideas with friends and stuff like that. And but I had a lot going on, whether it was school, whether it was work, whether it was family, just other stuff that was going on that I wanted to prioritize prior to me, starting my own business. And now, outside of family, it's work and business. Like, I have time to allot to those things, and I truly believe that if you don't give 100% effort, you won't get no result. Even if you give 10% effort, I truly believe that you won't get no result unless you give 110% of effort. You can halfway do things, or not do them, and when you have the certain result that you have, like, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, um, but yeah, feel free to check out our websites, Matthews Technologies.biz. If you want to look at some web services we have over there, and like I said, if you're more high profile and have other goals and aspirations you want to accomplish when it comes to lead gen or converting prospects and things of that sort, head over to from leads to clients.com. That's from leads the number two clients.com. And yeah, definitely check us out. Our Facebook business page is Matthews Technologies LLC. Instagram is MATTHWSTCH. Check us out on Instagram. Feel free to email us if you have any questions. comments or concerns regarding, your business and what you're trying to accomplish. Let me see if I don't think nobody's in the chat. I don't think so. Nope. So yeah, like I said, these are gonna be just live Q&A sessions where, if you have questions about, your business, the website design business, or if you have questions for me and you potentially want to work with me, um, so let's see. Let's see. I'll probably give it another 2 or 3 minutes. Some of the tools and processes that we use. We have a CRM system that we use to manage our customer relations. We build all of our websites in Webflow. I know WordPress is a big website builder for folks. We just happen to use Webflow. We use a CRM system to manage our clients and relations, whether it's text message marketing, email marketing, or other kind of marketing tactics that we use. Some examples of a CRM is like Mailchimp. I know I use Conversify for, some of my outreaches that I do, where, you basically just create a template of automated messages, and, depending on their response, another message gets sent out and stuff like that. I believe Conversify is $30 a month. Mailchimp is free. Um, I like to tell everyone about Mailchimp because it is free, and you get an idea of what you're trying to accomplish. But you have others out there, other CRMs out there where you can, look them up and figure out what tools work best for you. Um, so yeah, that's what we have going on with that. I have about two other people that work with us. Not really a big team. I'm a small shop, and I like the customer support aspect of that. I'm real big on customer service. When I decided to start this venture, I always put myself in customer shoes. What are the expectations that customers have, and what do they require from a service provider. And I think one of the biggest things that we focus on at Matthews Tech is communication. Whether it's text messages, whether it's emails, or anything like that. It's I run into a lot of businesses where, you may reach out for, something with particular questions, and they don't have a website. They basically like, hey, DM me on Instagram for orders, or whatever the case may be. Like, but when they get those DMs, you don't hear from those folks. Like, that is terrible, terrible customer service. And if you want to excel in a service-based business, your customer service has to be A1. I don't care who you're dealing with. And I'll just look at the examples of businesses that we have going on currently. I mean, look at Amazon. You may order the wrong thing, the wrong size, the wrong color, but you're able to, do a return damn near anywhere in the world. That is elite customer service. You don't have to worry about calling the 1-800 number. You don't have to worry about doing this. You go drop the package off, they register, you send it off. Once they get the package, you get your money back, or you do an exchange. So those are the type of things that I look at when it comes to customer service. Like, that is a big proponent of any business. If you want to be successful in business, your customer service has to be A1, and you have to be able to communicate. You have to be able to communicate. I don't care who you're talking to, who you're working with. If you can't communicate, pay somebody to communicate for you. So many, of my friends, and so many of other businesses that I watch, they lose out on so much money because their customer service is just not good. And for a quick example, with us, any email we get, we either respond to you within 24 to 48 hours, right? You have some of these businesses who operate via social media, which could be a catastrophe, because yesterday was a prime example. Social media goes down you know, is it safe to assume that you didn't make any money today? But that's neither here or there. So assuming I email you on a Monday and I don't hear back from you until Thursday or Friday, or you don't have any notifications in your email signature, or you don't have nothing explaining to me like, you know what, we're very busy. Expect an email from us within, like I said, 24 to 72 hours. Or expect the email, I don't know, once a week or whatever the case may be. But the communication is huge when it comes to running a business and being able to function. I do believe that every business does need a website, whether we build it or you build it yourself. All businesses need a website. It's bad business to be functioning out here via these social media applications, because again, yesterday was a prime example. I hope yesterday was a wake up call for these businesses who operate via social media. I again, Twitter, man. Like, I follow so many people on Twitter who hammer home email lists. Building your IP framework, which is your intellectual property. Being able to market yourself outside of social media. Um, and being able to get in front of people who you never thought you'll get in front of. Um, and me with social media, like I said, because referrals have been so good to us. I don't really use Instagram much. Obviously, my personal Facebook page gets a lot of traffic, but those are usually friends, family, and people who support me in general. But some of the biggest supporters from my business has been complete strangers, people who just they see me, they understand that what service we're providing, and number one, we're solving a problem. I tell so many people this: if you can solve a problem, you can make some money. Making money is not hard, but you have to figure out how to solve a problem. If you can't solve people problems, it may be difficult for you to make some money. But everything in life, everything around the world is a problem. It's just depending on what kind of solution you want to provide to, um, you know, uh, bring, what I like to call aspirin to that pain point. So, those are like I said, some of the things we hang our hat on, and some of the things that I'm proud of with my business is, like I said, the customer service. You can always figure out how to run a tool, or you can always figure out how to build a system, and but how you work with other people, it matters. Um, so with that, just wanted to come up here and say what's up to you guys, and share a little bit of what I know and what I bring to the table. Like I said, as these Q&As go on, I'm gonna actually do this again Thursday, 6 o'clock, same time. So if you didn't catch me on here, I'm gonna post this to the IGTV and have these streams out here. And like I said, I just want to continue to get in front of my people and my supporters. Um, and lastly, before I jump off of here, one thing that I really see so many people talk about when it comes to new businesses or their business in general is, I don't know who my target audience is. Like, I feel like that is one of the biggest things you need to figure out when you start your business. When you find that problem that you want to solve for people, find out that group of people who fits the bill of having that problem that you can solve for them. You want to get in a capacity where it becomes a situation where who you're talking to at all times. I listen. I just watched a YouTube video about people who just flush thousands and thousands of dollars down the drain running ads when they just do, yeah, anybody in the U.S. between 18 and 65. Like, do you really know who you talking to at that point? But anyway, so that was one thing I wanted to, like, reinforce, that understand your target audience, provide elite level customer service, accept feedback. Feedback has gotten me where I am today. Even because I feel like I could have done something better. Um, you know, other people can tell you as well. And I feel like, that's how we all get better. That's how we all get better. Accept the constructive criticism. And like I said in the very beginning of the video, just start it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't start that business tomorrow, start today. Start today. Build that Instagram page, build that Facebook page, build that email. Figure out, who you want to target, and figure out who you want to talk to. You know, once you start, that'll get you rolling. But in the end, it starts and it ends with you. Um, Again, I'm Courtney Matthews, CEO of Matthews Technologies, where we give the right advice at the right time. And also, I am the founder of the From Leads to Clients website. Feel free to check us out on our social media. Feel free to check out our website, matthewstechnologies.biz, or fromleadstoclients.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us a quick email, check us out in the DM. Like I said, I'll be back up here Thursday, same time. And I hope to hear from you guys soon.